So for those of you that don't know, Stardust said that Jalyn doesn't try hard enough to be a woman to be considered a woman in her eyes, and that caused a bit of drama on Twitter with someone making a post about it saying that Stardust was transphobic, obviously. A person called End Clout Culture has put out a tweet saying, I clicked on a Stardust stream for the first time in ages, and she went on a transphobic rant about how someone named Jalyn is not a woman. Need to suffer the same oppression as her, apparently. Being a woman is about fitting into a mold that you'll never fit into.
Okay, here's what I have to say about Jalyn, okay? This might be the most hateful thing I'm about to say, alright? But how the fuck are you gonna be claiming that you are a woman, identifying as...
Also, you'll notice, okay guys, you may think Stardust is being surprisingly coherent, and getting through her sentences very quickly. But if we go back, let's just watch here.
Claiming that you are a woman.
Bottom left.
Claiming that you...
See, notice that? See that?
Claiming that you are a woman.
Jump cut.
Woman. Identifying as a woman. And putting zero effort.
You can see in her face as well. Between sentences.
As a woman, how women act, and put zero effort into sounding like a woman. You think a lady drops the N-word the way that you do? You think that having long hair is all that it takes to be a woman?
It was in the way. Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't fucking buy it. There are plenty of trans women out there who I consider... I don't fucking buy it. There are plenty...
Yeah, see, there. Again. 1 minute. Let me drop the Quiggler. You'll be able to see it.
Women out... I'm sorry. I don't fucking buy it.
See, so you think she's getting through it. You think she's actually, you know, moving through it pretty swiftly, but it's not. It's not really at all.
Plenty of trans women out there who I consider women, okay?
Like, subscribe, donate, buy a gift, membership, or send a super chat if you want me to leak my Premiere projects and see how much dead air I cut from Kuihman's videos. Well, yeah, true. I do have some dead air. I watched the other night, what was it that Food Shops was watching? Before Ico came on, that was like, when I was killing for time for Ico to get on, I'm just sitting there like, oh man, this is going to be shit content. 5 minutes of silence. Guys, this is going to be some shit content. 5 minutes. It's so bad. I can't believe you guys are all here for it. I can't believe you sat there and watched that. You guys sat there. And you let me do that. That's crazy. I wouldn't take that, me personally.
Jalyn is not one of them. Jalyn needs to work on it, okay? You cannot claim to be a woman when all you do is fucking grow your hair out. But you don't change the way that you interact with other people socially at all. You don't change you're still interacting with people in the most male socialized way possible. And you're dropping the N-word left and right. And you don't even work on feminizing your voice. Like, voice training, hello? You don't even try. Like, even if Jalyn tried, I would, you know, give her that much, right? She doesn't even try. There are plenty of trans women out there who at least try to, like, do, their voice training and really feminize and all that. And they don't always reach there completely.
Right, imagine if she actually talked this fast. Yeah, it'd be a different world. It's like one of those... What is it? What's that meme template where it's like... It's got, like, the utopian world. It's like the world if Stardust actually spoke like this.
Expect it because they try. Because being a woman is about trying. Okay?
Yeah, she does only like halfway understand. Yeah, about 60. She got 60% understanding of this talking point, and she's just like trying her best. Like you said in Discord earlier, you can't be a woman. You use the N-word. That's probably not the example to go with. Probably not the one.
Being a woman is about fitting into a mold that you will never fit into. Being a woman is about
yeah, what's that? Saying being a woman is about fitting into a mold that you'll never fit into.
Being a woman is about trying. Being a woman is about fitting into a mold that you will never fit into.
Well, that's not the argument, Stardust. That would not be the argument.
Being a woman is about is squeezing yourself into a box that that suffocates you.
But she's just like, this is just her basically being like, oh, I being a woman's so bad. Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad being a woman, being all the violence against women, all the bad stuff. Oh man, it's just so difficult. You have to go through that too. Like, this is retarded.
You know, and being expected to.
This is supposed to be like a girl power TM speech end of her biopic. Yes. This is her Barbie speech, dude. This is her Barbie speech. That's epic. That's freaking awesome. I love that.
That suffocates you. You know, and being expected to like keep doing what you're doing even though you're fucking dying.
Stardust, if you're feeling like this, I think maybe it's just time to try a bigger size, perhaps.
No effort, none. Wow. Okay.
Well, bit of an ironic thing for Stars to say, given she was just scolding someone for the exact same thing the other night. But whatever, you know, totally inconsistent with everything Stardust believes in previous cases. But I guess people are allowing it because I don't know, they don't like Jalyn or something. Even though Stardust is like blatantly just being totally dishonestly motivated by, I don't know, some weird desperate clout grab here. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. As usual, Stardust being a dishonest, wretched hack who has no real beliefs and will bend and mold to attack whoever she needs to attack at that given time. Yeah, so I mean, well, let's just get into it. Because they had Stardust and Jalyn on to talk it out, and apparently it got a little bit heated. People got a little bit upset at some point. We'll watch it sped up because it is obviously now recording and Stardust and Jalyn. But yeah, we'll get into it.
Come on.
There was no heat at all.
All right, we should be live. I'm testing the
I thought you
stream just to
said
make sure we're
Jalyn
live,
cried.
and I'm bringing in Stardust and Jalyn.
I'm watching this
they hate
because of
each
you,
other.
Quella.
Stardust called Jalyn the
Because you told me
Slayer.
Jalyn cried.
Stardust hates Jalyn because she's annoying, and Jalyn thinks Stardust is a Nazi. That's pretty much the gist of it. All right, just a summary of it. I'm not showing any clips or anything. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, stream is good. Bringing in Stardust. Bringing in Jalyn. Let's go, ladies. Ready, waiting for you, ladies. You should have the invite ready to go. Hello.
No, just gotta press the accept button on the top of the bar on Discord.
Ladies. No.
Accept.
Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. There we go.
Thank
All
you
right,
for giving me the tutorial on how to use stages on.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Red Hood with 2. Bring on Mitch and Beavers. Beavers should be around. He's gonna pop in. He's getting coffee. Jalyn, how are we doing? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. So who would like to start? Neither of you?
I mean, I don't really fucking care, you know.
Well,
like,
I mean, I guess Stardust should start since technically she's the one who started this whatever drama.
I guess I did start it. Yeah. The reason why I started it is because some random person on Twitter decided to be like, "Oh, I can't believe that you would say this about Jalyn." Well, yeah, I did say it, and I don't regret it. I think that if you're gonna drop the N-word left and right, like it's something to do, that's a very male socialized behavior to do. You're not really convincing me that you're even trying, right?
Addy.
I don't know many ladies who drop the N-word the way that Jalyn does. Secondly,
Jesus Christ, Stardust. Like, what is this point? Women don't say the N-word. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. White women love the N-word. What are you talking about?
Finding out that Jalyn punched a hole in her wall, like, yeah, these are very male socialized behaviors. So I feel like if you're gonna like try to be a woman, you know, you should probably make some efforts, right? That kind of behavior is very threatening to the average woman. So yeah.
All right, Jalyn, you got a response?
I don't know. Not really. I don't even know why I never said anything to this person. I never interacted with this person. I just had someone like send me this clip and be like, "Oh wow, this person's being transphobic to you." And then I just like subtweeted. I was like, "Wow, this like Nazi streamer or whatever said this shit about me," and that was it. And then I guess it spiraled into drama or something. I don't even know.
Why is Stardust a Nazi?
Well, I mean, I made the assumption based on the little I know about this person, because I've seen like a few people that I watch, few streamers and people that I watch talk about this person, and I don't know, and from what I saw, they don't seem like a good person.
Okay. Do you think a good person is somebody who like screams and punches holes in walls and tells a person who was just recently a victim of a hate crime that they hope that they die? Do you think a good person does those kinds of things? Do you think a good person drops the N-word again, like it's something to do, like you're used to it, like you were very comfortable with that word, by the way.
Why are you quoting H3? What the hell? Why are you quoting H3? That's funny.
Quoting H3, which
Yeah,
is
that's
what?
that's.
Oh
you're really
man,
quoting
these
H3.
commentary freaks are fucking insufferable too, aren't they? Everything's just, oh, you sound like H3, you sound like Tipster. Oh my god, please get me off this earth, dude.
Oh, he's really comfortable using that word. That's a whatever.
I said like what, 4 words, and I'm quoting H3 with 4 words.
I mean, yeah, you kind of are
4
quoting
words.
H3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will remember now that I can't use those 4 words in that order ever again because H3 did it.
Okay.
All right. So what do you have to say for yourself? I'm the bad person. I'm the Nazi, right? But you are the one who just told one of my friends who just recently suffered a hate crime that you wish the guy at the bar who had assaulted her
Recently
had
suffered a
died.
hate crime. Recently suffered.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dylan, did you
boo.
Yeah, because that person was.
How does that
shit-talking
change the
for no
fucking
reason and
point
someone
you're
killed him.
making, Starter? How does that change the fucking point? How does that change the fact that you've suddenly got this bizarre standard for what is and isn't a woman after claiming to be pro-trans for all this time and scolding other people for making the exact same point? Literally, Mantis did that to Neve the other night and you had a fucking issue with it, and then you're doing it the next day. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. The fact you can't even hold that principle for one day, that's crazy. What a weak individual. What a weak, sad individual who just sees someone who is just slightly lower on the food chain than her and immediately starts coming up with reasons and ways to attack at the most sensitive thing she can think to get at. What a weak individual. What a weak, sad person. She can't get a W from anyone else. Can't hit anyone else. Won't strike out at me. Won't come for me. We'll go for some sad case who's on the fucking brink, and come up with some brand new belief that she's never used for anyone else, that betrays a principle that she has used to attack other people, just for the sake of making this person cry. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Fucked up shit. So I said some fucked up shit too.
What did they say that was fucked up? What did they say that was fucked up?
I mean, I have an entire like whole DM fucking history with this person because they're
What did they
friends
call
with
you?
they're friends with Nazis
What
and
did they-
pedophiles and shit. So I think the
What did they
person.
call
We
you?
gotta be on Star side unless she's bullying a trans person. Yeah, but the issue is that she fucking complains about everyone else doing the exact same shit. That's the thing. She said I was trying to kill. What are the stats, right? People say that the suicidality issue in trans people is lessened by having their gender accepted by the people around them. Stardust accused me of trying to kill food shops because I joked about her being a lolicon a lot. I joked about it a lot. So what's the logic here? How are you not trying to kill Jalyn here, Stardust? What's the fucking logic here? Please walk me through it. I never sat there and berated food shops for hours until she fucking cried, did I? But you're perfectly happy to do it here. Just because they lashed out at someone that you're friends with. It's so pathetic, dude. She's such a nasty, wretched cunt, dude. Honestly, I fucking hate Stardust. She has literally no principles. It's crazy. She will just attack me for the craziest shit with the craziest claims and then turn around and do the exact same shit. Absolutely nuts. Thank you, Quella, for the $20 for Stardust is a cunt. It did not come through on the TTS because you said cunt in it, but I will read it out because I believe it. And I want to make sure it's said in my voice too. Let me reset my goals. There we go. Okay. All right, let's carry on.
What did they call you?
A
That
bunch
made
of
you-
a bunch of fucked up shit. That's what they call me.
They said that you were on your way to become a lolcow. That was what warranted you telling her that you wish she died from her confrontation.
And
You wouldn't go with that.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Is this person not
Yeah,
want
I mean,
to be not want to be known, by the way? Because I'm just a little confused.
I'm
Is
just
No,
this-
I'll say Olive. I'll
I have no
say
idea.
Olive.
I was just wondering,
Olive,
are they content
yeah.
creator or something, or
Olive
No,
Oath
not
on
really.
Twitter.
They're just kind of in the space though. So.
okay? fair enough.
But yeah, what's with the N-word saying, my dude?
I don't know. I said it a couple times. Like it's the
A couple
internet,
of
I guess.
times. A couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could say it right now. I could drop all the M-bombs
Chill.
if that's what we
Let's
want.
chill. Let's chill. Put your hands down. All right. Hands behind
Do
the head.
it,
Chill out.
do
All right,
it,
Jalyn, chill.
do it.
All right.
Yeah, look,
Spit,
I told you
Jalyn,
that I would
spit.
Be, and I said it last night. I was transphobic, but I was only transphobic towards one person. Okay, I believe in trans rights. Okay, I just don't believe in them for Jalyn. That's all.
What do you have to say? So what
Like,
you're basically saying is you're
she
not valid, Jalen.
literally scolded Mantis for this exact same argument the other night, and she has immediately flipped on it. It's so pathetic. She's such a horrible cunt. I don't understand how anyone can defend unprincipled behavior like this. She is such a spineless freak, and she feels so cool. Yeah, she's getting off on it as well because she's getting the chick. She's going, "Oh yeah, base Stardust. Yeah, be transphobic. Yeah, based. Betray your principles entirely for this one sake, just to get some easy wins." You're a pathetic freak, dude. You suck. You really suck on such like a deep level. Oh, great.
Sorry, that was me.
Maybe one day Jalyn will prove me wrong. Maybe Jalyn one day will be somebody that I will want to defend trans rights for. Right, but right now, certainly not. Certainly not.
All right, Jalyn, anything else there?
That's cool, I guess.
That's cool, I guess. Awesome. Hey, Beavers. All right. What's up? All right. So, is there anything else? You got? Is this just it? Yeah, that's cool, I guess. And then nothing. Nothing else?
So why do you think I'm not?
Okay, so Jalen's just miserable, looking depressed, on the brink of tears because Stardust just sitting there berating her for what exactly? Lashing out at her friend on Twitter, betraying her principles entirely, just beating a punching bag, a crying punching bag. It's just like, Stardust, how are you above anyone you've ever criticized? This is the most wretched behavior I've ever seen. It's so gross. Stardust is just so... It's so... Do it to my friends. I have a massive issue with it. Do it, but I can do it to other people endlessly. That's not how it works. Okay, dude? And the fact is that people turn around and say, "Oh, Stardust's so sweet. Stardust's such a nice person." No, she's not. She's a wretched, horrible cunt, dude. She's a horrible fucking person. This is horrible. She's not nice. She's not kind. She just sticks up for her friends. Just when she feels like it's getting too close to her, when she feels like the people that might defend her are getting attacked, then it's a fucking problem. Then it's a problem. Because then she can't have her gunk guards. So weak.
Jalyn,
Hello?
are you okay?
Yeah.
No, clearly not.
So why am I a Nazi?
I have no idea.
Like, beat the fucking lolcows and make them cry if you want to, dude. Like, listen, I'm not fucking moralizing about this in any way. Do not get me wrong here, but the fact is, this is totally against anything that Stardust has ever argued, anything she's ever said. This is like totally inconsistent with her principles. It's just for an easy shot at someone that's hated in this community so that she can grab easy favor because she's being amped up by chat. It's the most spineless shit ever.
I am Femios, and I'm here to debate you.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
Brown Nazi over here.
Maybe
so.
we can like kind of talk this out
I'm more
here.
of a Nazi than Stardust is.
True, very true. Is it like Jalyn? Is there? Let's get to the bottom of it. Like, what exactly is it? Just what Stardust, the transphobic stuff that Stardust said about you? That's what really pissed you off.
I guess so, yeah.
But we've had this discussion before in the sense that you say horrible things to people, and then when they call
Yeah, I say horrible things to people because they say horrible things to me. That's what people always leave out.
Right. I'm just saying, like, obviously you said something horrible back to her. I get it. So are you personally offended by the transphobia, or is it just like you threw shit at me, I'm gonna throw shit back at you?
I don't know. Both, I guess.
Both.
Look, I get called a street shitter all the time. I get called all sorts of different things all the time. I don't ever use that as justification for dropping the N-word with a hard R. If you're just saying the N-word with a soft A while singing along to a song, I wouldn't really care, to be honest with you, that you're singing along to a song.
Wait, what's her fucking justification? What is the argument here? No, you don't use it. You don't use it as justification to say the N-word. You just use it as justification to completely betray your principles, go on massive long transphobic rants about how someone doesn't qualify as a woman because you don't see them as such. And then, yeah, literally, like, this is... You're doing the exact same thing right now. The exact thing you're describing, you're doing right now. You're just not using the no-no word that you're mentioning. That's the only difference, Stardust. That's the only difference. You're exactly the bad, terrible person that you're describing, you fucking freak. Dude, she's such a wretched, horrible individual. It's like actually insane. that someone can be this terrible of a fucking person and just skate by on essentially being like meek and useless. Because she's meek and useless, people just let her get away with stuff. People go, oh, it's Stardust. She's harmless. She's so nice. And that's it. It's essentially like, oh, you're just like a kicked puppy, like a dead dog. So it doesn't matter what negative impact you're having on those around you or how unprincipled and spineless you are. We can just ignore you because you're just rotting. And that's it. Fucking insane.
But why? Why would you do the hard R? It's just like a completely.
Thank you for the gifted membership, Addy.
I think what's going on is Jalen's had this conversation so many times. It's just like
no.
yeah,
I'm not the first one.
No, you're like the 10th. You're the 10th.
Okay.
Yeah, no shit,
This is what I would've
Stardust.
said last night. I don't care, okay? If you think that being a woman is just growing your hair long and you can just shout the N-word with a hard R whenever you want, like it's something to do because it's really not something to do. And you think that is going to pass for female socialized behavior. It's not. You know, that is very aggressive. A lot of women are going to be very threatened by that. You know, like I don't know, like you can't act. I've seen this with other people where you can't act like male socialized and expect like women to want to like hang around. You know, so yeah. I accept, I accept my trans sisters who do not do those things, who do not act aggressive and punch holes in walls and act in very male socialized ways and don't use the N-word. So yeah.
Right.
And the Lily
I am transphobic just against one person, Jalyn. So yeah.
This is literally what Mantis was saying the other night that you scolded for. You came on and said, I'm so disappointed in Mantis. Wow. It's so pathetic. None of these people believe anything. It's crazy. What? It is just entirely convenience. Whatever they have to say at the time. Stardust is such a pathetic loser. She is such a pathetic loser. And she'll sit there and pretend that... You know what she said on stream the other night? You know what I heard her say? I heard her say that the reason she's so hated is because she takes unpopular stands on drama. And that standing up for Eldrazi against Spicy Chat was, and I quote, the proudest moment of her career. Falsely accusing people of doxing by mentioning a name that was tied directly on the public TikTok with his public username, content creator username, something that he didn't even have an issue with people doing. He was upset about people mocking his wife's OnlyFans. That's the proudest moment of your career? Fucking hang it up, Stardust. Hang it up.
I mean, in fairness, if Jalyn calls you transphobic, it's not that bad. You're like
No, it's not.
you're like slightly transphobic. You're not.
I'm only transphobic against one person. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pro trans rights for everybody else. So.
Right. Well, I mean, I will say we are in agreement here, Jalyn. You're not a big fan of Keffels, right? At this point.
No, not really.
In Stardust, you're not.
defending Vosh though.
I don't really want to talk about Bosch.
You said you don't really want to talk about Bosch?
No, not really. It's just not a debate worth talking about until he's dropped his response video.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
I
mean, look, I don't think he's a PDF file. I do think he needs to acknowledge that the stuff in his folder was pretty weird though. So yeah, pretty degenerate, So yeah,
Yeah. What made you kind of like turn? Not I wouldn't say turn on Keffels, but see Keffels in a different way than how you see Bosch.
She's just an obvious.
She wasn't on Progressive Victory payroll. I don't know if that's changed after last weekend.
Cloud Chase. Hello. Like, is she okay?
I'm starting to
Yeah.
feel a little bit
Yeah.
now.
Are you all right, Jalyn? You don't have to do this.
Beating up on somebody,
Yeah.
Damn.
I like you guys had a little argument. It's okay now. Like we were just talking about Keffels. Like there's nothing crazy going on.
But Jalyn literally
all right.
in tears. So what's Stardust's excuse
I've kinda
here?
run out of things to say.
How does
Jalyn.
this-
Is there anything else you wanted to talk to Stardust?
So
about?
this is you doing this, Stardust. This is you doing this. When did I do this to food shops? You never saw me sit there and just berate food shops until she was in fucking tears. That never happened, did it? That didn't happen once. I didn't sit out there and do anything that viscerally sadistic, did I? Yet you're perfectly happy because you're getting cheered on by a crowd and you'll do anything, betray any principle to grasp for the last desperate bit of attention you can get. Fucking sad. Fucking sad. You're just jealous because you couldn't do this now? I could do this now. I could 100% do this now. I've set myself up in such a way where there would be no criticism for me really of doing this. But this is particularly fucked on a visceral level. I could probably get away with this. I'd make it funnier. That's the thing. It wouldn't be so horrible to watch. But this is horrible to watch because it's just Stardust sitting there saying like, yeah, well, you're not a woman. And then Jalyn's like, for like an hour. It's like, what are we doing here? It'd be good if it was funny, yeah. Stars doesn't even deserve a subway job while I'm being a streamer.
Are they talking? I can't tell. Am I not hearing them?
No, I'm not talking.
No,
but
I'm
maybe,
no, I'm
oh,
talking. Well,
oh,
okay.
Jalyn. Yeah. Maybe her
Oh,
mic's not
Jalen's turned
working.
webcam
Yeah,
off.
Jalyn, I don't know if your mic's not working or what. We haven't been able to hear you. Well, I'll read some donations while we wait for Jalyn to talk. Teddy with 999 says Jalyn is a seasoned pro when it comes to N-word debates. Well, watch of Stardust. Red Hood $5. I did
Just betraying all my principles for attention. What a pathetic wretch.
listening to Soup Prank call Indian scammers for this fight. Make it interesting. Drop slurs. I don't care. Red Hood $2. Bring on Mitch
Yeah, I
and
was
Beavers.
expecting that.
Yeah, and then
I
Teddy.
turned on my Twitch stream for this, you know? I was expecting something.
Teddy with the 20 says Jalyn has an interesting tactic here, just not responding. It's a great tactic. It's I think it's working. I think Stardust is very thrown
I
off
don't
by
think
the
it's a tactic.
I'm feeling a little
I don't
bit
think it's a
bad, I don't know.
tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got-
I'm feeling a little bit guilty inside. I'm just not showing it, guys. I just keep going for the attention. You fucking pathetic.
Go ahead, Beaver.
Fucking
Okay, it's about the Vox thing.
Okay.
Right?
worthless
Stardust said she's
person.
not ready to call him like a, a pediatric.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right. But here's my thing. If
Mhm.
if I hired a pet sitter, right, and just prior to him coming to look after my dogs, he
Mhm.
pulled out his phone and he was
And he
just
had furry shit
rubbing-
on it?
He was just rubbing one out to like not furry shit necessarily, but like an actual dog, a human fucking
Mhm.
dog in the ass, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't feel
I mean, I'm
comfortable
not
leaving
saying
him with my
that-
pets, right?
I
So
agree
my
with you, I
argument
agree
is,
Look,
Yeah?
look, here's the thing, Beavers. Here's the thing. The only reason I'm not okay. I am not ready to call somebody a P.
So what has Stardust gotten 2 dubs this week, okay, guys? She's gotten 2 dubs this week. Let's count up the Stardust dubs. So it was a relapsing alcoholic accidental revenge porn victim and suicidal schizophrenic trans person. All right, cool. Glad Stardust has finally found worthy opponents. Cool. Good to know we found Stardust weight class here. Nice one. So pathetic, dude.
PDF file yet because that is such a heavy word, and I feel like that is just a recipe for like disaster. I'm willing to call them a degenerate. You know, they're into some really fucking weird shit. I agree with you there, and probably don't have that guy around. Certain people and things, right? You know. So, yeah. But I do have to say he was very nice to me in person when I met him. So yeah. But
You shake his hand.
he's into some weird shit. He needs to just own up to it. He just has to be like, yeah, somebody, because that's weird. It's weird. I mean, is it zoophilia if you want to be the horse and fuck somebody else? You know, is it bestiality? I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to call it.
I personally think it just speaks to the way he views women more so than anything. He wants to see a woman get fucked by a horse, right? It's a bit degrading.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because he
I guess
can say as much as he wants, like I wish I could be the horse, right? But that ain't gonna fucking happen. At the end of the day, you're looking at a horse fucking a woman.
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm still
that is what
confused
it
though
is.
if it's bestiality or not. Because if you're the horse fucking the human, is it still bestiality?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have to. Because from the
But
lady's
you're the
perspective,
horse.
it's still yeah. But
From the lady's perspective, but from the horse's perspective, what is it?
Rape.
The sentient horse, by the way. The sentient horse. Or,
A good
much more
time.
sentient than other horses. Yeah.
Good time, I suppose.
Yeah.
That
You know,
horse.
it'll probably just damage a lot of people's like internal organs getting fucked by a horse. So
Jessica, I saw that your hand was up. If you want to come in, I'll pull you in. Here. Boom.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, let's go,
I-
Jessica
I don't know if you
Bizzle.
caught it, but James
Yeah,
is fine,
woo.
You guys.
No, I didn't. I had their cameras turned off.
Just what this needed. Just what this needed right now. Thank God. Oh, man. Matt, hey, Matt, bring in Jessica. Bring in Jessica, Matt. Yeah, everyone was saying that in chat. Let's check it, right? Someone was in there saying that, right? I'm sure. There was got to be at least one person was like, bring
No, I
Jessica
saw it in
in,
there.
surely. Nope, not a single one.
Oh, on here though, like that's why she was silent. Stardust.
Yeah, I saw it too.
You hit too hard.
I mean, like, how did it hit hard though? Like, it wasn't that bad, was it?
Well,
Having a rough day.
I mean, it was.
Maybe you
I
should-
mean,
maybe you shouldn't drop the N word. Like it's like it's the word fuck. You know.
what was it? What was it that really made her get to you? Because you don't usually go that hard on people unless it's something they get to you in some type of way.
I don't think there was really anything in particular. I think
I just decided to be wildly transphobic against my previously stated beliefs for the sake of it. I just kind of thought it was funny to completely betray everything I claim to believe and have no convictions about anything. You sound like a good person, dude. You sound like a really good person. That's high moral character. That's what we call that.
I think I just knew a little bit of her history, and I saw the way that she treated my friend today, and I didn't like that.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I just think when you have that much of a reputation, you kind of have to own up to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's why she went silent, Matt.
I couldn't see her, so I didn't know what was going on.
You're such a man for not understanding that.
I didn't make her cry. I didn't make her cry.
Don't call
Matt's
people
reckless
Nazis if you're
continues.
not.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Don't call people Nazis if you're not willing to get hit back, right?
Yeah.
And don't join a call with somebody that you've been beefing with if you're not willing to fight. So
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I get that.
I didn't think the fight was that bad. That's why I was.
Well,
I
I
was
mean, I don't know.
could've gone
I guess
harder,
because I know trans people that there's just things that hit them harder, and telling them that they
Yeah, it's almost like Stardust was taking a scalpel to try and get the absolute most hurtful possible thing she could say about this person, so that she would get cheered on by by an audience that already hates them. Almost like she's doing the exact form of sort of bullying and farming that she would criticize others for, possibly even worse, because it is just so visceral and sadistic in the way it's carried out. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Isn't that just nuts?
feminine, like it's like the worst thing in the world for them.
But if you make no effort, like look, when I was doing this on Twitter, when I was beefing with her on Twitter, I am in a group chat with a bunch of trans women who were all in agreement with me. So it's not like
Yeah, exactly. Also, Stardust scolded Mantis for doing this exact thing, right? But Mantis did it after 5 minutes of Neve saying that when Neve first saw Mantis leaked nudes, she genuinely believed that to be a trans person and was going on about how her body looks like that of a man and all this shit for like 5 straight minutes. So there is sort of, as much as there is a little bit of a multiplier to the impact, obviously, against trans people, that is sort of a, in a way, chat shit, get hit situation, right? That's obviously, I think we can probably call that fair's fair. What was the fucking opening here? What was the opening here? What was the equalizing factor here? Makes no sense. She just went for it.
I guess
I'm not gatekeeping womanhood, like from all trans women. I think trans women, are very much entitled to womanhood, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't act like one, if you act in very male socialized ways, you're gonna have problems,
I mean, and I know, I like Jalyn is definitely not someone that I would typically I'm not like defending anything that she's done. I don't know. I guess because I started crying, I just felt bad. I don't know. I just that
well,
made me
here's the
feel
thing.
sad.
People like Jalyn make us, I feel like, libs and leftists look pretty bad because if you have somebody who is supposed to be like on the left and they are just dropping the N-word and the F slur.
Oh, you're a bad representative of the left. You're a bad representative of the left. Fucking, oh my god, dude. I fucking hate these people, dude. They are the worst, bro. It's just the absolute most cancerous shit in the world. Why can't you come up with any better attack than, wow, you're making us look really bad right now. You're not pushing for very effective politics right now. Please fuck off. It's the most nebulous, deliberately fucking vague attack in the world that you can just use against anyone that ever does any bad thing without ever having to like actually state a principle, without ever having to actually commit to a position to attack them from. You just say, oh, well, you're making us look bad. And that just gives you a free reign to just essentially say whatever the fuck you like. It's so dumb. God, she's such a dishonest, wretched fucking hack.
Like left and right, like it's candy, like you're handing out candy. But I can have a conversation with like several like neo-Nazis and they won't ever drop that word and they'll still treat me with some like dignity, even though they don't think I'm part of their ideal future. Like it makes us look bad. It really does.
How much have you interacted with Jalyn, Stardust?
This is the first time I'm interacting with her in person, but
because this is because like we're kind of that's kind of what just Jalyn does is she says horrible things about people and then she like we're not saying it's right, we're just saying we're used to it. It's like
maybe that's why it's because
I'm used to it too. There are some people who will be like super fucking nasty to me, and I'm used to that. I'm used to that as well. But I was just expecting a little bit more fire here,
I just wasn't expecting her. I was not expecting the Jalyn any other community other than this one crossover. I think that too is kind of surprising. That
the Jalyn Stardust crossover, you mean?
Like outside of the people that have dealt
just
with
so fucking pathetic, isn't it? It's just like so sad. I am honestly already starting to get done with this. Like Stardust is just such a weak-minded individual. It's so pathetic. Weak moral character, weak mind, low IQ, knuckle dragging freak.
Stardust. I don't know. I don't know. I don't catch up with like food shops or anything, but I don't know if like she's ever dealt with them. And that's like it's weird. The Jalyn Stardust crossover is extremely surprising. Like, dude. It's nuts. And she blocked me on Twitter, so I wasn't able to see a lot of the stuff.
You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for Kuihman's stream tomorrow. Stardust made a trans woman cry.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, literally, yes, yes. You literally had a fucking issue with it. You were scolding someone for this exact thing the night before you did this. The night before you did this, you scolded someone for saying the exact same thing you're doing now. They had more justification than you do. They had a fucking reason to say it in a level playing field they were operating on. You just fucking came up with it. You just fucking said it. Literally, yes. Literally, yes. Stardust has fucking moralized and flogged other people for doing this exact shit numerous times before. Yes. Literally, yes.
Cry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jalyn, are you okay? Everything good? like we're not gonna bite your head off, or anything.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But like.
It gets better.
Okay, well, don't laugh after saying that, Jessica.
sorry.
Jesus Christ, it gets better.
Thank you for the $4.99, Max the Confessor. $5 Stardust won't get. Hopefully she can survive on 30 concurrent viewers. Hopefully. Okay. Thank you,
Holy
Max.
shit.
I really do.
It
This
gets
is,
better,
yeah.
I mean, Jessica and Matt were mad at each other for like half a year, and Matt made her cry. And now they're talking to each other.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah. If I can do it, and I didn't too mad, then you can do it too. So I'm not good at this at all. I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little. But anyways, okay, I've embarrassed myself enough. I'm gonna go now.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, no
Bye.
shit. That's every time you come on a stream,
All right,
Jessica.
Jalyn, well, I'm sorry this kind of affected you in that sort of way. I thought it was just going to be more kind of just like you guys throwing shit at each other and having a little fun like you usually do. I didn't know it was, you were personally affected by this like that. Is there anything that you wanted to say before?
Max the Confess 0 hour super chatted $4.99. $5 Stardust won't get. Hopefully she can survive on 30 concurrent viewers.
Thank you, Max. And thank you for the $5, Emery. Wonder if Star will be okay with calling a black person the N-word if it would defend her friends. I mean, then we could call her a man, really, couldn't we? That's how it works, I think. If you say the N-word, you get to be called a man. Stars would be classified as a man by her own definition. Male socialized, even. Male socialized.
We just pop out.
Emery super
no,
chatted $5. Wonder if Star would be okay with calling a black person the N-word if it would defend her friends.
Also, didn't Stars literally come into the spicy chat and call Mantis the F-slur? Not Mantis, female Mantis that was on stream the other day, but Mantis Repairman, the Indian. Yeah, she called him the F-slur. 6-letter F-slur. Full one. The full F to the T. She got snasty with it. The first time she went in spicy chat. Also, it's saying I'm disconnected from chat. Does that mean my internet's dropped? No, I'm fine. We're good. We're good. A melodramatic F-slur. And she had never spoken to him before. So she's male socialized. Stardust is very male socialized. Dude, she's such a pathetic person, isn't she? It's just so ill. How can someone sit there and just blatantly be just like such an amorphous blob, just no principles, just absolutely no, it's rancid. She is such a disgusting person. She's dirt. She is just dirt.
Everyone's right. That's it.
Okay. Oh well, that's
Damn.
Jeez. Okay. That was awkward. I did not expect that.
I will say, look, if this is somebody having like a moment of reflection and realization, that's good. And as I said before, maybe one day Jalyn will be somebody who I am down to defend their trans rights. Okay, maybe there will be. I could be wrong. She could prove me wrong. Okay, but right now it's not it. Right now it's not it. So yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm just waiting for Nick to pop in and press the ultimate rape review time.
I'm just waiting. I think what you said is I'm just waiting for Nick to come in and save us, please.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's time.
I don't think Nick wants his name on this one.
Yeah.
Well,
Verse
Let's
dropped.
talk. What did you say?
Hold on, Verse. Did you do it in Streamlabs?
Oh, the
because-
Streamlabs, I don't have it set up right now.
Yeah. I don't think we have it set up. Fuck. All right.
I mean, imagine. Okay, all I did was ask like why she called me a Nazi, and then said, "Why did you tell my friend who got hate crimed that you wanted her to die?" Like that was enough to make her cry. Like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
mean, get hate crime. Are they brown
Yeah.
or are they LGBT?
They got hate crime because they're trans.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah,
yeah.
they got like beat up and assaulted. So, and Jalyn basically said like, "I hope you die," or "I wish you died."
Jalyn did the same thing Jalyn always does. Beavers. Jalyn, they reacted in the way where they said a horrible thing about Stardust.
Well,
Stardust fired back.
if someone says
Now they-
bad
you know.
things about your friend, then I guess you're allowed to betray your principles then. I guess you're allowed to be a total hypocrite and attack people on basis that you would scold others for doing so, even when they have the same justification. I guess that just makes that fine then. I guess, Stardust, you have no moral character whatsoever. This is the weakest behavior. This is the clearest sign of someone with absolutely no values, no principles whatsoever. It's fucking disgusting.
But I mean, I guess you swung first though, right?
To be fair, I did swing first last night when I went on my rant. But she didn't have to say what she did on Twitter, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fair
The
enough.
thing about Jalyn is Jalyn has like all the right stuff to be like a super edgy person, right? In reality, they are a really edgy person. But as soon as you say they can say things about you and you can't say things about them, that is the way that Jalyn works. Right? So Jalyn can insult your trans or say that she wishes that your trans friend got beaten to death because they're trans. But if I had to say that same thing towards Jalyn, I am a transphobe and I belong in hell and I'm a Nazi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing here because she's literally scolded people saying this exact same shit, dude. How is she sitting there agreeing with this when she's literally making the same She's exhibiting the same hypocrisy, dude. It's so crazy.
I mean, apparently she's told Jewish people about going.
Yeah,
gas
we
chambers
were
and
there.
stuff,
We were there for that. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't.
Nice one.
She doesn't mean it when she says it. She's just saying horrible things to say them. Like, I don't think there's any conviction in what she means. She's just
That's
being
a
edgy.
better argument. That's
Yeah.
a better argument. That when
Yeah.
you say it, you mean it. But when she said it, she doesn't mean it.
Right. Yeah. It's just she's being edgy for edgy's sake.
I don't know. I stand by it. I mean, I feel like all of the trans women I know, make an effort to not, be fucking unhinged, right? And maybe she has a mental health issue she needs to work out. But like, yeah, I've never had any problem accepting trans women into, what it means to be a woman, right? Obviously, there are gonna be like different struggles we have, but yeah, I mean, Jalyn just isn't doing it for me. That's super. Like, what woman have you heard drop the N-word like Jalyn does? Like, what woman have you heard like hard R? What woman have you heard like scream and rage the way that
Do you want a
punch
list?
holes in walls? Like, we have moments, but not like that,
I don't think you've ever been around white trash.
Yeah, but even white trash women, no, even white trash women are not like that. I feel like they might say some stuff that's edgy, but I feel like they still don't go as far as Jalyn's gone. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, what's up?
Say the N-word in public. I'll give you that. They'll say
yeah,
it.
What are you talking about? Always say it in public. That way you earn the respect.
Yeah, but you're not a white woman. You're a white man. I expect you to say the N-word.
Oh god, fucking Nick just tweeted out Jalen.exe has failed, and it's a picture of Jalyn just like depressed on our screen.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I saw that she was crying.
I didn't. I had the cameras off.
I
Though.
was
I
just sitting there
actually
like,
didn't see it.
Matt is the guy in
Actually,
charge. That's why
I'm
I
like,
fucking
oh,
sent to the
yeah,
group chat. I was like, yikes. And nobody
I know.
responded. I was like,
I had the
okay,
I
let's do this.
I legit had the cameras off, and I just thought Jalyn was just like, because Jalyn is slow to respond. So I keep cameras off because it'll just slow down my laptop. So I just thought she was just being slow to respond, like she always is. I didn't know she was actually just sitting there crying.
Yeah, well, I don't think she realized that she had her camera on. Or like she forgot that she had her camera on.
No, I think she knew. I think she was just having a moment, and she was messaging probably her friends, or they were telling her to like get off.
Yeah. Jalen's had. I think it's safe to say she's had a rough couple of weeks. She had the whole thing with the roommates, and then her favorite political streamer Vosh, just turned.
Oh yeah. So apparently, this is all over this Olive person. Apparently Jalyn was a dick to them on Twitter or something. But this Olive person does the exact same thing, literally. For no reason. Oh wait, no. Okay, no. This is in quotes. This is in quotes. This is in quotes. This is in quotes, but like similar jokes, like race traitor. This shit, like the idea that being like edgy means that you're disqualified is just so retarded. Obviously, she's always going about how, oh, I've got all right wing people and all this shit in my community, and then she says this shit. It's fucking crazy.
Turns out he really likes horses and children. So she went in the defense for him, and there's no really strong defense for him at the moment. So she kind of had to die on that hill. And then her favorite trans MLK, blocked her over some mild criticism. So she's having a rough one right now. Pour one out for the boys.
Yeah.
Campbell's blocked her.
Look, I'm glad I didn't see her crying, because if I had seen her crying, dude, I probably would have that is like game over for me. I would have absolutely folded. But yeah, no, I mean, look, it sucks, I think the only strong argument that she could make in this situation is that there is like a difference between like media that's made off of like raping people versus like fantasy illustrations, but they're still really fucking bad. Both of them are still really fucking bad. So yeah, that's like that's kind of what I would say. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
If anyone,
I think you can like go
all right, pull him in.
for it,
There we go.
There we go.
The Oreo. Somebody pull Nick in. There we go.
Here we go.
And Riley's also.
Don't bring Sally in at the same time.
Yeah, bring Riley in.
Hey,
Hi.
I have a question.
Go.
Are we actually sitting here feeling sorry for Jalyn?
You're a human being. I felt bad for the
I don't feel bad for her.
I don't want to
She's
see
sitting
someone.
there
I don't want to
literally
see someone
calling
cry.
What? Hold the fuck up. I give $2 about her feelings. She's literally sitting here calling.
I wanna see a lady cry.
A Nazi with the vile shit that she has said to people.
To be fair, Nazi doesn't really mean anything. That's like calling somebody like a
No, yeah.
No, but why are we feeling sorry for her? She gets to walk around and say whatever the fuck she wants to say, but somebody can't even give her a little pushback and she fucking cries like a baby. Why are we feeling sorry for her?
That's been her thing for a while now.
I asked her two things. I asked her, why did you call me a Nazi? And also, like, why did you say that my friend should have died in that interaction? Like,
friend.
I feel like it. Yeah, it was
Which
my friend
friend?
who.
Yeah, I can't handle Xylee. That is just too much. That is way too much.
Too mad is the archetype of person.
Indian slur, and I can't wait to say it.
Say it.
Say it.
DM it.
Is that it?
Say it.
World can't help some people. He's your problem.
Just got a full confirmation that I can.
I played along.
Okay, well that looks like that was it. They just fuck around for the rest of it. That is just nuts that she did that. Literally the day after. She sat there and scolded someone for doing that exact same thing. That's nuts. Not even 24 hours holding that belief.